Ranking the best unstoppable cards in Madden 25. And boys, we are back here with another promo reveal. Today we got Unstoppable Part 1. Before we get into today's video, I do want to talk about our sponsor real quick, MMOEXP.com. If you guys want an alternative to buying packs, consider buying coins at MMOEXP and make sure to use code DILL at checkout for 5% off your order. Now, the very first cards we're going to take a look at are the login rewards. Now, you can choose one of these cards to upgrade all the way up to the 91. You're going to need Unstoppable Energy to upgrade these cards, and I believe you get these energy tokens through the new house rules, the solos, sets, and I would imagine there's going to be a way to buy a bundle for some too. They've done that before. Now, the first one we got right here is Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley, 91 speed, 92 short running, 90 medium, 88 deep. I think Calvin Ridley, there's really no weakness to this card. You're not really at a fault for running him. It's not like he's a short player. Like, overall, this is a top end receiver in the game. Now, in my opinion, though, I just think Calvin Ridley is just kind of on this grade level. I don't quite think he's like a top 3 to 5 receiver in the game. I think cards like DK Metcalf, Randy Moss, the new JSN, also Brian Thomas Jr. are all better than this card, but again, he's still one of the better receivers in the game. And again, after that, we get Marshawn Lattimore, another card you upgrade the same way as Calvin Ridley. This is a card that has 91 speed, 91 acceleration, 90 man coverage, hits the 85 level up zone coverage, 92 press as well. Now, something I want to do real quick is just look at the corner position as a whole, and I feel like Marshawn Lattimore definitely has an argument to potentially be a top 3 corner. Now, I think Tariq Woolen and this aka Deion Sanders are kind of still the S tier corner, but I feel like he's right by cards like AJ Terrell. Like AJ Terrell and him are kind of doing like the Spider-Man meme. I feel like they're literally right by each other. Again, this is a pretty tough card to rank for me because like he's not on the S tier level of corner, but I think he could be like a best of position type of player. I'm just gonna keep him in this great tier, and again, you can argue he's a top 3 corner. I just think Woolen and Deion Sanders are still like that next level, like the S tier of corner. And now we get into the 83 overalls. The first one we got right here is Dominic Puny from the 49ers. This is a card that has 87 pass block power, 79 pass block finesse, 82 run block. The weakness of this card is just his pass block finesse is super low. And for me at this point, if you're not hitting good pass block finesse, I got to put you in the trash tier. And right after that, we get Rashad Bateman. Rashad Bateman has 85 speed, 84 short running, 83 medium, 81 deep. I don't feel like this is like a hidden budget beast or anything. I feel like there's really no point to run the card. So in my opinion, Rashad Bateman is also going to be someone in the trash tier. Now after that, we get Roy Lopez, and this card has 69 speed, 72 acceleration, 87 block shed, 81 power moves with really low finesse moves. Now this is a card that we are going to go ahead and check his traits right here. Roy Lopez, if he only has the bull rush move on, yes, he could have been a little bit higher, but he's going to use both his power move and finesse move rating. So for that reason, this is also going to be a trash tier card. Then after that, we get Nakobe Dean, and this card has 85 speed, 88 acceleration, 70 zone coverage. Kind of similar to what I said about Rashad Bateman. I really feel like there's really no point to run the card. Going to put him in the trash tier. Then our last 83 right here is Jalen Jones, 86 speed, 89 acceleration, 82 zone coverage, 80 press with 70 man. Don't want to sound like a broken record right here, but again, don't feel like there was any point to run any of these 83s, and we didn't really get any like hidden budget beasts. Now we go up to the 85s. The first one we got is Ben Bredeson right here, and this card has 87 pass block power, 84 pass block finesse, 85 run block, which I actually think that those are pretty good ratings for this card. I'm between mid or good for him. Either one I can definitely see. I'm gonna go ahead and lean him just being like a mid-tier guard though. We also get Demario Douglas. Now this is a card that has 87 speed, 86 short running, 86 medium, 87 deep, so hits 85s across the board. 87 speed isn't the worst. This is a card that is 5'8" though, and I'm really not too high on the shorter players. I honestly don't even hate the take if you're like the only thing that matters in this game right now is height. Like speed, you know. I'm also going to place him in the mid tier as well. Then right after that, we get A'Shawn Robinson, and this is a card that just offers you nothing as a pass rusher. No speed or excel either. Really no point to run the card at this point. He's actually probably one of the worst cards we've seen so far. We also get Ronnie Hickman, and this is a card with 87 speed, 87 acceleration, hits that 85 level of zone, has 87 man coverage. The play rec is a little bit lower, but I feel like this is overall a very solid free safety in the game. Kind of between 2 spots for him, either mid or good once again right here, and I'm going to go ahead and lean him in the mid tier. We also get Cordell Flott right here, who has 87 speed, 88 acceleration. I will say with this card, it really depends on your strategy items, because if you could get him up to 90 zone coverage, I think he's a tier higher. Just base card, I'm also going to place him in the mid tier as well. Not really a bad budget option, but you get him up to 90 zone, I think he's in the good tier. And now we get the 88s right here, and Davon Tomlinson is 6'3", 325, big body, has 74 speed, 71 acceleration with 84 block shed, 87 power moves, lower finesse moves. Really, this card card is all going to be dependent on his traits, and Davon Tomlinson only has the bull rush move on yes, so he's just like a big body defensive tackle, good power moves, good block shed. I think he's overall a very solid defensive tackle. We also get Leonard Williams right here, and this is another card that's really going to depend on traits. So he has 75 speed, 80 acceleration, basically no finesse moves, but 90 block shed, 90 power moves is really nice. And if we go ahead and pull up Leonard Williams previous card right here, his core elite, what you're going to see is he actually only has the bull rush move on yes. I actually think these core ratings, right? So block out finesse moves, they don't matter. 75 speed, 80 acceleration, 90 block shed, 90 power moves. Like, this is a great card in my opinion. I think he is someone that is definitely extremely runnable in the game. Now, the one downside of the card is, of course, he does not have speed and acceleration, but if this card had speed and acceleration, I think he'd be like best of position. This is a card that I would play at that defensive tackle spot as well. I would not treat him as an actual outside edge rusher, but as a defensive tackle, I think he is great. Then after that, we get Cam Taylor-Britt right here. And Cam Taylor-Britt is 5'11". For some reason in my head, I thought Cam Taylor-Britt was like 6'2", but 89 speed, 89 acceleration. Again, another card you could really easily get up to 90 zone, has 81 play rec, 82 man coverage. I think Cam Taylor-Britt is just overall a good corner in the game, just has good physical stats, not quite on that great level. We also get Dolphins great Janu Smith, and this is a card that is 6'3", 248. He has 88 speed with 87 short running, 83 medium. Like, this is just kind of like the budgety fast tight end, you know, kind of similar to, I guess I would compare him to like Dalton Kincaid in them. I would put him on the same level. I think he's just a good tight end in the game. He can get the job done. After that, we get Rashid Shaheed right here, and this is a card that is 6 foot, 89 speed, has 90 medium route running, 90 deep route running. I actually really like that a lot. 88 short. I think if he just had like, say, 91 speed, you're looking at someone that's on that great tier level, but I do like the route running a ton, and I think that also makes him a good card in the game. After that, we get Elton Jenkins right here, and this is a card that has 88 pass block finesse, 91 pass block power, 89 run block. So all the way across the board, really good stats for the offensive lineman. I would be willing to put Elton Jenkins in this great tier. We also get Zaire Franklin, and this is a card that has 87 speed, 90 acceleration, only 70 zone coverage though. I'm not really fans of cards that it feels like they kind of can't do anything but just like speed and excel. I'm gonna go ahead and place this card in the mid tier. After that, we also get Dion Dawkins right here, and this is a card with 89 pass block finesse, 88 pass block power, 87 run block. He's also 6'5", 320. I think this is a card that's kind of like between like good and great. I'm gonna go ahead and put him in the good tier. I liked Elton Jenkins core ratings more. And now we get to the 91 overalls, where the first one we got is Dak Prescott, and this is a card that has 83 speed, hits 90s for every single accuracy, 92 throw power. And the big thing on Dak that we're gonna go ahead and check real quick, he has like that Gen 2 release over the top 2, same releases like Andrew Luck, Randall Cunningham, and it's not really like a weakness, it's not a strength either. I think the release is just kind of mid. I think he's just kind of right by every other gunslinger quarterback. You know, I don't feel like we have that quarterback that has taken like that next step up. And I don't know, maybe it's Randall Cunningham. I think Randall Cunningham, Andrew Luck, it's like even Daniel Jones as well. I feel like there's a ton of usable quarterbacks, and I feel like Dak joins a very long list of just great quarterbacks. Like, there are so many great quarterbacks in the game. Honestly, it might be the deepest position in the game. Like, you can get away with using so many quarterbacks in this game. We also get Micah McFadden right here. Now, this is another card that I don't love, and I understand why you would. Like, the 90 speed and the 91 excel is great. It's the fact that he has no zone for me, and he is 6'2". This is a card that's really tough to rank because I could see a couple justifications. Like, if we're going based on the fact that, like, okay, zone wise, it's probably like, okay, he's a good middle linebacker. Speed, excel, height, it's like potential best position, great. And I'm gonna go ahead and put him in this great tier. His physical stats are great. Like, he's basically like a better Cody Barton, and I would put Cody Barton in the good tiers. Yeah, he also gets the lurk artist as well. I think he's a runnable linebacker. It's just the zone is lower. Honestly, this is the card that I'm most interested in. Cole Kmet. So first off, 6'6", 260. They gave him 91 speed, and 72 run block is solid. 90 short running, 90 medium. Like, this card looks insane. Now, the most interesting thing to me on the card is the fact that he actually gets the tight end apprentice. Like, as not an X factor, as a base ability, they said he gets it for 2 AP. So, man, that is interesting to me because I kind of want to try a non-gunslinger quarterback again. I know gunslinger gets a ton of overthrow. Again, I can totally see the justification for not running gunslinger. I don't think people are dumb for not doing that, but this is a card now that if you run tight end apprentice, they get tight end wheels, they get like short crossers, they get trail routes. Like those are all really, really good routes that can open up a ton of offenses. So man, this is an interesting card that I feel like in certain schemes, he is going to go ahead and be a best at position type of player. And I was checking earlier as well, and I'll walk y'all through what I was looking at. Like I went to tight end, I was like, okay, check Mike Gesicki, Evan Ingram. No one gets the, like George Kittle as well, right? Like who is out here getting the tight end apprentice ability, right? Like George Kittle also, it's outside apprentice, slot apprentice, no tight end apprentice. So I like Cole Kmet being up here because I feel like 3 best tight ends in the game: Evan Ingram, George Kittle, Cole Kmet. And I think they offer you all 3 different things. Cole Kmet is your tight end apprentice guy and a little bit balanced, like can run routes, can run block. George Kittle is your run blocker. Like if you want to open up the run game a little bit, that's your guy. And then Evan Ingram is the all out receiving back that obviously doesn't have tight end apprentice. So I'm okay with Cole Kmet being best of position. Now after that, we get Jessie Bates, free safety. He is 6'1", 92 speed, 91 zone coverage, 91 man, extremely balanced right there. What I am going to go ahead and do real quick is we're going to go to free safety. And is Jessie Bates the best one in the game? I think he's better than Xavier McKinney. I think he's better than Cam Kitchens. I think honestly, Jessie Bates is better than Ed Reed. He's taller. I know Ed Reed can get all 32 team chem, sure, but man, I think we have the new best free safety in the game. I think Jessie Bates is best at position. And now we get our LTDs right here. First one we get is Jamir Gibbs, and he is 5'9", 199, has 92 speed, 91 acceleration, 91 change of direction, 75 catching, 92 break tackle. Just overall, really great stats. And if we go ahead and look at the running back position right here, is Jamir Gibbs the best in the game? I think I'm still going to give it to Ickey Woods because I really like the tall running backs. And I think Jamir Gibbs is running back 2 in the game. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and place him in the gray tier. I like Ickey Woods more. And finally, we get TJ Watt right here. And TJ Watt, 6'4", 252, 88 speed, has 93 finesse moves, 84 power moves, and he has all pass rush traits on yes, 90 acceleration, 90 block shed as well. I think he is overall one of the better pass rushers in the game. Like there's nothing really wrong with him. I just don't quite think he is the best, right? Look at left outside linebacker. Is he the best one? Like, oh man, is he better than Terrell Suggs? I mean, he has a little bit of speed and excel. Yeah, I mean, I'm okay with TJ Watt being best of position, man. I think it's him versus Terrell Suggs, and I can see that going either which way, but yeah, boys. This has been my thoughts on the unstoppable cards that are dropping today in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. Let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. Let me know what you agree with, what you disagree with. Who do you think should go up? Who do you think should come down? And if you guys did enjoy this video, though, you enjoy content like this, want to stay up to date with everything that's the best here in Madden 25, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Now, if you guys do want to go ahead and see me use some of these cards live on stream, we'll be live streaming here today on both YouTube and Twitch. To watch on the YouTube, make sure to hit that noti bell as well. You'll be notified every time I upload or go live here. Or if you guys want to watch on the Twitch, check the links in the description, hit that Twitch with the follow. But if you guys do want another video to watch, check out this one right here.